Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the 2015 St. Patrick's Day Celebration Parade in Waukon. This is Chuck Bloxham. I don't have my partner here. I warned him to get back here on time. He's not, but it's Brian Sweeney, so what do you expect? What a great day we have going for us here. A little on the breezy side, but we're glad to be here with you. We have the passing of the colors by the VFW and American Legion people here. So we're so glad to have you along. I'm going to be showing you a lot of great floats here today. And we're just celebrating the green here this afternoon in Waukon. And here comes the color guard right now as we speak. Good job, fellas. And you can see the passing of the colors right now. Those guys are holding the flags against a very stiff breeze here this afternoon. Nice to have them with us. They always do a good job coming out for the parades. And now we're going to have our first float coming along here. And we're just set to go. And here they come. This is Hennessy & Sons Heavy Duty Towing. How you guys doing? Good to see you. Got that beautiful Dodge Ram pickup there and a whole group of people on the wagon behind them, and we're rolling here now. See, as I promised you earlier, Brian Sweeney would be coming. I told you to be here on time.
Yes. Well, what
happened?
The plane was late. My luggage got.
Oh, the plane. Okay, good. All right, good.
My luggage got lost.
Luggage got lost. We're underway here. There's the Waukon Chamber pickup, and
ain't many in there.
No, there's not too many in there, right? But they're full of shamrocks over there on that that plane. Now, I want to remind you, folks, you're watching us transcribed. This was taped earlier today, and we're going to be sending this in to ESPN a little later on this afternoon. They're going to
HBO.
HBO is going to have it tonight as well. Waukon Mayor right there.
There he is.
Well, all right.
Did you stand for the flag, Chuck?
I did. Yes, I stood. The VFW came by, and they always do a good job with all our parades in town. And we're glad to have those guys, John Reagan.
Well, you're a veteran yourself, and we all appreciate that.
I appreciate that. And those guys always do a great job. Here comes the Waukon Fire Department. And they're not in their new fire station yet, but it's coming.
Waukon. Some of the newer vehicles they bought. Nice looking rig.
That's right. We know you folks have all watched the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Day Parade. We know you've seen the Tournament of Roses Parade in Pasadena, but let me tell you.
They don't have nothing.
No. This is it right here. This is where you want to be. I mean, they come from Hanover, they come from Decorah, they come from Postville to see this parade. You know. Elon, all over the place. Waterville's here. Yes. Everybody's represented. And so nice to have you along today.
We appreciate the firemen for their time they put in.
Yep, more firemen, more of the trucks coming along here for the firemen.
Could you give me some candy there, Chuck?
They haven't thrown any out yet, have they?
Yeah, they're right there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I can't, you know, I had my hat blew off once already today. You had to chase it down for me. I appreciate that.
I do have some duct tape if you need it.
Okay, well, we thought it'd be a little warmer today. We've got some breezy conditions, but everybody's heart's warm today with
we've all seen worse.
The Irish spirit today it's out in full. Of course, St. Patrick's Day is Tuesday, but we're celebrating here on the last Sunday before St. Patrick's Day like we do every year.
And I think a lot of times they have things to keep them warm.
Exactly.
You know, they have some...
you know, last year I went out... You know, I'm not a big drinker. I went out drinking on St. Patrick's Day last year. Might not seem like a big deal to you, but I've never driven a bus before.
Oh.
So you know, I don't drink after I don't drive.
But you were driving a bus.
Driving a bus, and it didn't work out too well for me.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that's right. Now we got some tractors coming. I don't know if this is the tractor club, Brian. I think some of them are. But we got a farm hall coming up here. And people...
Looks like the Myers.
Yeah, it is the Myers. You're right. People in a festive mood, a lot of wearing of the green here today. And we do want to remind you, this is our first annual broadcast.
Yep.
You know, we've never done this before, so...
Vern Meyer family.
And we're being produced today. Our producer for today's parade
is Maureen Lonnie.
And she's doing a great job. And this is her first produced parade as well, I think.
One of the Beaver boys, an International 756.
Got a nice International. Here comes a John Deere Warhorse.
Little competition behind him.
4020 diesel. That's the same tractor, Brian, that was used in the Field of Dreams movie.
Down in Dyersville.
Yes, same one.
Were you down there in that production?
I was there, yeah. Here's Danny Max Towing. Yep, and Waukon Indian Wrestling's kids there on the float. A lot of young wrestling people there. Steve Plassen hosts that youth tournament every year on Super Bowl Sunday.
Farmers Merchant Savings Bank.
Merchant Savings Bank. There they are, all the girls. Yeah.
I don't think they got any money in that thing.
They might have some in there. There's Kay Zimmerman on the back.
Kay's been there a while.
Kay's been there. She'll be 50 years in December.
50 years.
50 years in December. Yeah, I was just talking to her in her office the other day.
That's about my age.
You know why you can't borrow money from a leprechaun?
No.
They're a little short.
They are short. That's
short.
a good one. Write that down.
Yeah, write that down. Yeah. That's a good one. Now we have Bluffton, Iowa here, Brian.
Bluffton, boy, they're coming from every place.
Bluffton, Iowa. Yeah, they come from all over.
I think they knew that Green Valley Getaway was filming this. The first production, I think they're coming.
This is the first production. They're going to be out in Green Valley after a while. You can see them.
It's only going to get bigger.
Thanks for coming, folks. This is St. Bridget's Church out of Bluffton, Brian. They have a mass and dance coming up on March 21st. So look at that beard on that guy there.
Well, I wonder if he just do that just
for the parade, probably. Sure yeah.
They'll probably have some green beer in it by the day. My day's done.
Yeah, hold on to that camera there because the wind is really gusting.
I hope next year they'll put us up in the skybox.
I hope they do. 1951 Farmall, Doug Wild in the parade.
Is there any chance of that, to put us in a glass skybox?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. We want a facility like Dallas down there in that dome stadium. Yeah, that's right. 1949 John Deere. And
Cliff D.
Cliff D, yep. How you doing, folks? They're looking happy today. And a 4010 diesel.
There's Cliff D right there.
There's Cliff. Cliff D, you bet.
He's from Decorah.
Yeah. A lot of Decorah people come to town for this because they don't have something like this in Decorah, right? No. This is it right here.
They got that Norwegian parade.
They got that Norwegian parade, which is big. That's right. Look at the green trim on that Chevy pickup there.
Yep.
St. Patrick's Day. Now this is the Reagan
family.
All the Reagans there. Ooh, and we're
you got your hard hat on. Man, you okay, Chuck?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'll be all right. Yeah, you bet. I don't think Frank must have thrown that. Yeah. He's got a good arm on him.
Sure he does.
Yeah.
Lucky you have your hard hat on.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I guess that's the end of the parade. It was a nice parade.
No. They're just a lapse here.
Oh,
they're coming, yeah. What do you get when you do an Irish jig at McDonald's?
I don't know.
A shamrock shake. Yes, didn't you know that?
I know now.
Sure, I had one the other day too.
You did? Was it green?
It was green. It was good. Huh. Yes, it was. Yep.
And you're not Irish.
I think you make those out here, don't you? Out of the Green Valley?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
good.
It's not actually.
It's a green though.
Rum chata.
Rum chata. Okay. Good.
Green. Yeah.
Good.
You can have one of them.
Now we have some Irish, and I've seen the parade every year, Brian, since the parade started, and I have never seen this group.
I've never seen this. Well, they knew Green Valley Productions, Bridge of Nowhere Productions was putting this on, and I think it's bringing the people in.
Yes, and I see some Irish kilts over there.
Yeah. Now, what do they wear under them kilts?
I don't. I've never asked.
I've heard stories.
Yeah. I don't know what they wear under the kilts.
I don't know either. I don't know if I want to know.
I don't want to know.
No.
Now, I want to see where these people are from here.
Oktoberfest.
Oh, sure, Oktoberfest. Sure. In La Crosse. Thanks for coming, folks. You're looking good.
Hey! Now that's not Irish music, is it?
No, that's polka music. That's German music there, but that's all right. See, they're down here promoting their Oktoberfest festivities, but that's nice.
And they're on TV too.
Yes, they are. They're on television. We're not going to charge them anything.
1952 Ford.
That's Curtis Steele.
Yep. Nice tractor. Yep. He was driving them when I was a kid.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what we had in our place.
That was the main.
We didn't have that seat in the back.
That was a main staple there, the Fords. There's a 3020 John Deere, Roger Quandall.
Yeah.
And another one by Roger, a 4020.
That's Roger there, right there.
And that's the one that was in the Field of Dreams.
I thought it was another green one.
Oh, maybe I got mixed up. Yeah. They kind of look alike, both our tractors, Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. Another Waukon Fire Department fire engine coming here.
This is Mulligan's. Mulligan's bought this from the fire department. They use that for promotions now.
Yeah, exactly.
Mulligan's Grill Pub.
He parks it down back here behind Mulligan's, and if you drive by, you can see it.
They have a big party down there.
Does he rent that out?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They have a nice party there this afternoon down at Mulligan's.
Yep, they do. There he is. Is that Justin driving? I think it is. Yep. You can see him right there on the screen, folks, when he comes by, Justin.
The Toastmasters.
Yep, the Toastmasters. All right. I think they're going to be playing later
I
today.
think they're inside that tank, you know?
It might be.
Listen, they must have started early this morning.
Yeah, they're on the backside. We can't see them from here.
Yeah. Boy, they sound good.
Boy, that's the best they've ever sounded.
They must have been practicing.
They must have been working out and practicing.
Really
yes, good. Yeah. There's a green convertible.
That guy got in someplace. I don't think he's supposed to be in.
I don't think he's supposed to be in the parade.
We'll let him in.
Here's the O'Hare clan here, Brian.
Now they're Irish.
With their 720 John Deere. Yep. There's Ray and Karen on the back.
Yep.
When Irish eyes are smiling, there they go.
I wish I would have worn my safety glasses.
Here comes some beautiful, they're Percherons, I believe.
Yeah.
And nice hitch there. And let's see, where are they? Is that Palmer? That's Darrell Palmer Repair.
Yeah.
Yep.
They must think the parade's over.
They're circling back.
Is this a turnaround here?
I don't know what this is. This is the
they're demonstrating.
They're doing a little demonstration for us.
Look good.
Do a great job too, don't they?
Linda Berger.
Yeah, Linda's doing the driving up there. Good job, Linda. Way to go. Looking good.
Another set of horses coming.
You know how my Irish jig got started?
No.
Too much to drink and not enough restrooms.
That might happen in this town.
Write that down.
That will probably happen in this town this afternoon. I'm just seeing that it will.
Yep.
I don't know where they're from.
I don't know where they're.
They got green on.
Yeah,
they're
they
Irish.
do. They got shamrocks on. Here's some horses that go with the club, I suppose. There.
Nice little
Here's
miniature
a little
pony.
Miniature pony, Shetland, and with a passenger there, all dressed out in green. Yeah.
Nice little horse.
Yes.
Now is that how bigger that'll get?
Here's a live band. Well, I think that's a full size. Here's a live band now.
That's Mike McNamee right there.
It is Mike.
Yeah.
Mike McNamee. When Irish Eyes was smiling, good job,
Baxter
Mike.
Family.
That's the Baxter float right there, and they're doing a great job. You betcha.
There they are.
All right. When Baxter's eyes are smiling, Mike says. Okay.
I'm sure they got some smiling stuff in there. Now, what's this 55-gallon drums?
I don't know. We got
looks pretty good.
some kids in Blake's.
Blake's having a barrel of fun.
Barrel of fun. Yep.
That's a
the
nice
Blake's.
one.
Yep. There's a Ranger XP. I don't know who that is, but they're dressed out in green, riding on an orange
There's some
vehicle
Blakes
there.
on the back.
Oh, some more Blakes. That's what it is.
There's quite a few of them.
There's a lot of.
There's a lot of
Blakes around here. Yeah. Yep.
Now here comes another Blake.
Here's the excavating vehicle here. Well, that's not an actual excavating vehicle. That's one of their.
It probably could be.
It could be, yeah. I'm sure it's been through a couple mud holes.
Yeah.
Blake family. Traditions are worth.
Ed Blake.
Traditions are worth more than a pot of gold. You see that?
That's true, too, isn't it?
All right, good job by the Blakes. Now here's an Irish
fest. Do they have a
fest.
bathroom on that float, I wonder?
I hope they do, Brian. Here's an Irish fest coming up in Lawler, Iowa, Brian, on
Boy,
June.
They come from all over.
June 19th to 21st in Lawler. Yeah, that's one of the biggest leprechauns you'll ever see right there.
Now these guys must have took a wrong turn.
Yeah, they did, because they're not. They got a red vehicle there.
Yeah, I don't see no green on none.
No green on at all. Maybe they got caught up in the traffic pattern or something. I don't know. Here's some green balloons. This is the Goodfellas.
Goodfellas Riding Club.
Yep, Goodfellas Riding Club.
Local surroundings and communities.
Yep. Looks like they ride Harleys and horses or something.
Sure.
I don't know. But that's a nice looking float as well. And some of the horse club here.
Well, that's Jason Fish, Goodfellas Riding Club.
Okay. Yep.
Some nice horses there.
Look at the green mane on the horses here. They got them all decked out.
Look at their feet.
Pretty nice. Yes, green hoofs. Yep. Doing a great job.
Well, is going to wrap it up for the day.
No. We're not even. Yeah, we're just getting started here. Yes.
You didn't bring nothing down here. Is there anything in that cooler?
No, there's nothing in there. I got a bottle of water you gave me, but that's about it. What do you call an Irishman who knows how to control his life?
I don't know.
A bachelor.
A bachelor.
That's right.
Yeah. Kelly Demolition.
Yeah, Kelly Demolition right here. Hey, good catch, Brian.
I've never heard of that one.
Good job. Where are they out of, I wonder?
I don't know. Waukon. That's
Waukon? Okay, sure it is. Okay, yeah, I got you.
Here's some, what's a familiar name?
Here's Sweeney Builders.
Sweeney Builders.
It's just a shame you can't read the sign on the side of that truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys Irish?
They do a good job. There's Troy back there. You bet. Oh, we're getting peppered here. Look at all those guys.
They must be related to
A lot of Sweeneys there. They're really hammering you today.
Must be related.
Here's the Postville Fire Department. We appreciate them coming over for the parade. Good job.
You got a sweet tooth?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, my leg kind of hurts that day.
Your leg hurts? Yeah.
Well, a little wall here. How do you enjoy your retirement, Chuck?
Oh, it's great. Retirement's the best.
Is this your first gig since you retired?
Yeah,
It is the first one?
This is one of my first real gigs since I retired, yeah.
That's a non-paid one.
This is not
non-paid. You knew that.
Yeah, I do know it now, yes, yeah. There's Dick Sullivan, and he's got that red hot rod with some green on that red hot rod there, doing a good job.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bodensteiner,
nice Dodge Charger. Looking good.
Yeah. Nice old car.
Yep. And we got some classic cars coming here. It's a nice Chevelle here. Old Rossville store. Yep. Josh Rowe sponsoring that vehicle right there. Little John Deere coming up the way.
How'd you like to ride in that all day?
Yeah.
30 years ago, 40 years ago.
That's right, all day long. That's,
now they don't even have to drive them today.
That's a 59, I guess, 330. Yep. Looking good.
Holt House in
Decorah, Holt House family. Appreciate them coming over as well. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Irish. Irish you a happy St. Patrick's Day.
Hey, well, thank you.
I had to think what parade we're doing here.
Yeah. Well, Irish and parades usually go together.
Yeah, they go together. Yes, they do. That's right. Chicago has a big Irish parade. Nothing like this, of course.
No, it's nothing like this.
No. Yeah. All right.
Do they block the streets off?
I think
they do.
I think they do. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. Here comes a John Deere diesel, and he's towing a John Deere.
Well, that was his wife on the back, and I don't think he knew she fell off.
I think she must have.
Well, now he's looking. I don't know.
That's the 59.
He's gonna keep going.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't seem like he cares.
He's pulling it. I don't know. Yeah, what the deal is.
They're from Decorah, too.
Yeah, Decorah. We're getting a lot of Decorah people over here.
Well, a lot of the people like to be in this.
And we appreciate that.
That's where Moran is from, is Decorah. Just got done with the, was it state? National basketball champion.
Yes, she did. She did a wonderful job. They got beat in the second round. Yep.
They got beat in the second round.
But she'll be back next year. Yep. I want to wish the Iowa State Cyclones good luck in the NCAA tournament this week. Iowa Hawkeyes and the UNI Panthers.
If the Hawks would have did it, they would have had three teams that won the championship.
Yeah.
UNI won theirs.
UNI won theirs.
Iowa State.
And Iowa fell a little short. Yep.
I wonder if this guy's got a higher gear in this tractor.
I don't know. I think he's got wrong. This
it could be the wind though slowing it down.
This 830 diesel here, yeah.
That's from Decorah too.
Yep. Alan Holthouse from Decorah. Thanks for coming over. Premier Installation and Dairy Service. Are we going to take a commercial break pretty quick?
We weren't gonna, but we just don't have. This is a big break. We just don't want to.
Actually, we didn't have any sponsors this year.
Next year,
working on it. After they see this, there'll be more sponsors. There's Macy's Cutting Edge, their little Beetle wagon. Then we got a Jeep coming here, Brian.
McCormick Motors.
McCormick, Kent, just down the street from us here. Pulling some little four-wheelers with a green Jeep.
Got his family in there.
Yep. A little chilly for convertibles, but we have a few in the parade today.
Well,
yep.
I've seen it worse.
Have you? Could you make me one of those chicken ranch bacon pizzas?
Sure, why don't you come down sometime? We got nice pizzas down there.
Well, I'm here right now. You can slap one in the oven, can't you?
I suppose we could get it delivered.
Okay, there you go.
Waukon State Bank.
Waukon State Bank with the convertible.
There's Kimmy Murphy.
There's Kim.
Murphy is the bands now.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, we got to have some Irish mints. They're green.
Need something to write on?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, appreciate that, Dan. Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Dan Dink, Waukon State
Good to see you
Bank.
guys.
Here's the Campbell clan, Brian.
Yeah?
Yep. You know, when you broadcast, you're not supposed to eat on the air, but
Well, what the heck?
we're having, yeah.
There's some more Ryan.
Yep,
Waukon State Bank.
yep.
Knights of Columbus.
Nice Columbus coming down.
At least it's not raining.
Well, you know, it's not raining and the wind is out of the south. That helps a little bit.
And it's not snowing.
It's not snowing, that's right. Yep,
Possum Farms.
yep. 40-20. That tractor right there was in the Field of Dreams movie.
Down in Dyersville.
Yes, in Dyersville, that's right. Here's Cars Detailing, Waukon, and Ron's small engine repair as well.
Yeah.
You know what happens when a leprechaun falls in a river?
Does it turn the river green?
He gets wet.
He does.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Now here comes, I think this is Sweeney Auction Service coming up here, Brian. You know, they're talking 70 degrees tomorrow. That doesn't help us too much today.
This ain't bad though, is it?
No. Well, I sure am looking forward to seeing all you folks this summer out at Green Valley. When I'm on that mower out there, stop by. If you can leave a little something in the hat there on the pit tables underneath the awning, I sure would appreciate it, because
Chuck's our official maintenance guy.
I just, I tried to work out a new contract. Didn't work out too good for me. So if you could, yeah, leave
We'll
a
see
little,
what happens.
yeah, leave a little extra there in the bar. You know, designate it.
This is Netzler Auction Service.
Oh, Neffler Auction Service, okay. Yeah, I said, sweet. This is Dyersville, Iowa. Brian, they've never been in here either.
No.
So every year it grows and grows.
Yeah.
More and more people. Thanks for coming, folks. Randy and Christine.
Yeah.
Neffler.
Oh, they're coming from every place.
Yeah.
Well, here comes a green truck. I don't know if he took a wrong turn at the terminal.
He may have. You know, one thing you'd never want to do is iron a 4-leaf clover.
Why is
You
that?
don't want to press your luck. Now this tractor is perfect. This tractor is pink. I think he's in the wrong location.
I think he took a wrong turn.
I think he did too.
Does he know where he's at?
I don't know. It's an old Alice Chalmers. Yeah,
Think pink, it says.
yeah, think pink. Oh, it must be a breast catcher.
Sure.
Sure it is. Okay, good. Well, nice to have him in the parade too.
Yeah. To be auctioned off at the Truck and Tractor Show,
Yep.
May 1st and 2nd in Dyersville, Iowa.
Dyersville, yep.
Nice rig here.
This is a big rig. He hauls a lot of parade units. This is the Midwest Truck and Tractor Show. He's advertising here and hauls a lot of the parade units around. Eldon Yeager out of Worthington, Iowa. Yep.
Got a lot of sponsors on that rig.
Yeah, they sure do. Yep. One thing about that wind.
What's that?
Okay.
How you doing?
Here comes.
Look, we got our sign on the side of
Yes,
that.
sirree.
What's it say on the
Okay,
side?
John.
It says Green Valley Getaway.
Green
See it
Valley,
down there?
yeah,
You're
there,
reading
if
the
you
fine
look real
print.
close, Green Valley Getaway, it says.
There's Tommy.
Well, I'll
and
tell you
Tom.
what, boy, I bet you got that pretty reasonable too.
That sign?
That sign.
Well, I had to order it in.
Did you have to order it in? Yeah, yeah.
There's a Farley playing.
Here's the Farleys right here. A lot of them. Look. Yeah, right. Yeah, she's got it.
Keep the
She's
parade
got
moving. Keep the parade moving.
Right, we don't want to hold people up here. They thought they wanted a picture of themselves. I can't imagine why. That's the Farley float right
Yep.
there. They're all decked out and looking good.
Hey,
Some more. Here's Mike Ryan with some
Mike.
Percherons. Yep.
yep.
Hey, Creek,
Hey.
how you doing, Mike?
Paint Creek.
You bet. You know that social club they have there?
Where's the rest of them guys?
You know, You know, I saw the ad in the paper, Father Ed. They're gonna keep doing business under the table as usual, Brian.
They are.
It's Patterson Creek Social Club, yep.
They said that
They're gonna.
it's not good.
No, it's not good.
There's a lot of investigations going on.
Yes. Here's Quillens. Doing a good job. Patterson Creek.
Yep. Here's some more Social Creek.
Yep. More Social Creek people here. Yep.
Ed Urell and Jamie Doherty.
Yep.
Have you ever been down there?
Well, I don't know exactly. You know, they have trouble with those paper chads down there. You know, counting like they did in Florida here a few years ago.
But they just keep going. Nobody investigates.
Nobody looks into it. No. Somehow they get.
I think that Father Ed's got a lot of pull.
He does. I think he does too.
It's a nice little unit there.
Nice little unit. Yep.
Patterson Creek.
Patterson Creek Social Club. Some more members right there.
How many members they have down there?
You know, I don't know what the last count was. It varies. Woody's down there, you know, and guys like
Ben Mars.
Mars are down there. Yes, there's a lot of them. Yep.
Here comes
the parade. Yep.
Ed Urell.
The parade gets bigger every year. It's longer every year. I hope the batteries hold out. Our production manager was concerned about that before the parade began.
There's Woody right there.
Creek there. There's Woody right there, by golly. Speaking of the devil. Yep, there's Mars. Yep. They're having a great time.
How you guys?
And we got a green Oldsmobile coming up here.
Oh, they should be.
More Patterson Creek people.
More Patterson.
Yep. Yeah, look, oh, yeah. To wave like this here. Yeah, there she goes. She's got it. She's got it down. Here's the curtains, John and Eileen.
Family. Yep.
Got all the kids on the back there.
Yep.
Yep.
Denny Curtin
nice
family.
looking wagon. Some more curtains there. Yep. Kiss me, I'm Irish.
Dave Hansen.
Yep. Dave, how you doing? Good. Looking good. Nice green wagon.
Yeah. Now, who does the cleanup on the road?
I don't know. I was just looking at that. That's got to be scooped up.
You're not in charge of that?
No. I was too busy with this. You know.
But I mean, we'll be down here in a little bit.
Well, we will be. Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll be done in a little bit. Yeah. I got a shovel back in the truck.
You do.
Yeah. I'll help them out if they need some help.
Another John Deere coming?
Yep, another John Deere coming. All dressed up in green, of course, on the front there. And I think that's W.W. Dairy coming.
Yep, W.W. right up the street up here.
Yep. I'm sure they mix you up a green shake if you'd like one.
Oh, yeah.
No problem there. The Wainers on the back. Tom Wallace there. There they are. What Irish cows are smiling. Did you see that?
Look at it. You got some green curds.
Yeah, we got some green cheese
They're
curds.
curds, not
They're curds.
Yes.
With a C, yes. And if you eat those, your tongue will turn green. I had some yesterday. Yep. Yeah.
Don't you like cheese curds?
They taste like the real cheese curds. It just makes your mouth green as well. Yeah.
I'm just glad a lot of people don't know you're here. I mean, we would probably get the video out. They'd be up here wanting autographs.
Exactly. I know. I'm glad they just keep moving along. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Next year, you'll probably have to have security around.
Well, we probably will. Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, we got a van with the doors wide open on the side here. I don't know if that's legal, but here they come.
Rooney's.
This is the Rooney clan coming up here
Cletus
next.
Rooney.
Yep.
Cletus grew a green mustache for the parade.
Cletus, yep.
Hey, good.
Oh, yeah. Look at the bubbles. That's a bubble machine.
Is that a real dog?
I know, I think so. They got the bubbles. They got the bubbles going over there, I'll tell you that. That's great.
Now, isn't there a song about that tiny bubbles, isn't there?
Tiny bubbles in the wine. Yeah, that's right. Here's the Rileys here.
Rileys go green.
Yep.
Lots of Rileys. No, it's
doing a great job, yeah. Good job. The Rileys, big clan there, I'll tell you. They look good. Got some faces painted up. Look at that little thing.
Yeah.
Wow. Now we got two wheels in front, one in the back. That's quite different. Yep.
Nice looking
NHRA, National Hot Rod Association member there. Oh, he won't like that back tire when he gets...
Boy, he's got a little brown stuff on it
Yeah,
now.
he's got some...
Hope
Yeah.
he don't go too fast.
Right. This is Lyle Mowinkle coming up here with his Farmall 300.
Northeast Iowa Sales Commission.
1955, Northeast Iowa Sales Commission. That's right. You know how to tell if an Irishman's having a good time?
No.
He's doubling over with laughter.
No.
Dublin, Ireland? Yeah, sure, yeah. Okay.
All right,
You bet. Write that down.
Write that one down.
So you don't forget about that. There's a little white and red Farmall right there going by us. And a nice yellow Farmall coming up here, followed by another breast cancer awareness pink Farmall just behind him. This broadcast today is copyrighted.
Bridge to Nowhere.
Yeah, Bridge to Nowhere Productions. Yeah. And I just got one thing to say, folks. Keep your eye on that bridge, because I'll tell you what, you wait till this summer, huh? Yeah.
Are you going to mow around that?
I'm going to try. It's not going to be easy. She's a mower breaker is what she is. 47 Farmall there.
Well, you have less to mow now.
Sure, a lot less to mow that patch there, yeah. I won't get as many hours in.
Well,
Yeah. Oh,
we'll work something out.
here's the Sweeneys. Do you know some of these people?
These are some Sweeneys.
Sweeney float coming here from Waukon, and there is a group of them on the back of there. There's Jan and Lorraine. There they
They got
are.
some Irish music
Yeah,
on
they
there.
do. Yeah. Good to see you.
Bunch of my relatives.
Yep. A lot of your relatives on that float right there. Yep. That's a bunch of them.
Yeah. There's Jeff Sweeney.
There's Jeff.
Sweeney Auction.
Sweeney Auction Service. Looking good. He's got the Irish.
That'd be good for going across creeks, that tractor.
Yes, it would. Yes, you can do that. Yep.
Jeffrey.
There's Jeffrey right behind him. Sweeney Auction Service.
Now, was that tractor in that?
No, that one was, though.
Oh, the one in front.
Yeah. That 4020 that Jeff's driving. Yep. Here's AOK Well Service. Orange and black is their colors, but they're all decked out in Irish green. Got the Irish flags flying there today.
Yep. Looks
Good
nice.
job. Yep.
Aaron from AOK coming here.
Ashbacker's Building Service is next. There's Aaron.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see that calendar.
Bet. You got nice.
I don't think we'll
Better not
show
show
this
that
enough.
on screen,
No,
yeah.
I don't think we'll keep it on.
Ashbacker's Building Supplies, Rossville.
Yeah.
How you guys doing? Here's
Fair
the
Royalty.
Fair Royalty. Michaela Stock, Bethany Stock, Summer Pumper.
I'll tell you what,
There's
that's a bunch of...
Teresa.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Yep. How you doing? Good. Looking good.
That's a dirty job.
That's
I
a
guess.
dirty job, I'll tell you that right now. Somebody's got to do it.
Somebody has to.
That's right.
Or else you wouldn't have no place to go. Would you?
That's it, yeah. Almaty Community Players.
Now, you were never part of that, were you? Were you an actor in that at all?
I was never part of it. Well, they have a guild, and I wasn't in the guild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever try out?
I never tried out. I suppose I could have. I never did try out for that. I was in the Lions Club production a couple times.
Oh, you were?
They never asked me back.
Just once?
Well, a couple times, yeah.
Hey, there's Father Ed.
There's Father.
Right there.
Father, how you doing?
Vote for Father Ed.
Yeah,
Mayor
vote
Hanover.
for Father, yeah.
What's he
Hanover.
giving us $10 bills for? Is
I
he
don't-
trying to buy our vote?
Yeah. He's got an envelope there. I don't know what's in it.
Or Don McGraw. He's
Don
the
McGraw,
ex-mayor.
yep.
He hasn't been in for a
Ex-mayor.
few years, has he?
Yeah, they voted him out.
Yeah.
That's right. McGraw's
Yeah, there's the McGraw family.
getting jiggy with it
Yeah.
since 1953, Brian. There they go. Because here's another guy that got caught up in traffic with,
Well, I
a,
think he's supposed to be going out to RW's.
with a red
Classics.
Camaro. Oh, was that it?
Yeah, they're delivering it up there
They're
today.
delivering up there today.
And
Okay.
he's got a little brown stuff in his tires, too.
Yeah, he does. might not need any shoveling after this parade. That stuff is going to be pretty well pressed down.
Yep.
Yep. Nice looking Camaro there. Convertible. Yep. I tell you, Stella's really enjoying the parade. I don't know if we get a shot of Stella, maybe later.
Yeah.
She's really enjoying that. Got her red, her green handkerchief on there.
Yeah.
Looking good for the
This is her
parade.
first parade.
Yep.
It's his first parade she's been doing.
Now,
Now, is this the same? I think it's going around circle.
I haven't seen a repeat yet.
No, I guess I have.
No. I haven't
And
seen
you
it.
haven't had a drink yet either.
No, I haven't. No, just a little water. Yep. Yep.
Old Wallace. I never heard
Old
of the
Wallace. I haven't heard of the
They're
old
by
Wallaces.
Lansing,
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah. Wallace are antique tractors.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice old Massey Harris.
Yep. That's a nice Massey 555. Woo, it's getting breezy now.
Yep.
I got to hold on to my derby here. Oh, this is always a big float. The Egan's, Brian.
Yeah.
The Egan's coming up here.
They got some Irish in them.
Yeah, they do. I don't think they've missed a St. Patrick's Parade since its inception.
How many years has this been?
I'm not really sure. I should have found that out before we went on the air today, but I did.
It's more than 2.
It's 20, I think. Something like that. There they are right there, the Egans. Looking good.
Must be more of them.
Must be more of them. They can't get them on one wagon, you know. There's a lot of them. Doing a good job.
Yeah.
Littlest leprechauns, the next generation.
Sure.
This is some small Egans back here, yeah?
What are they going to do in 10 years from now? Huh? They'll have the whole parade.
They have a whole parade route. Just the Egans alone, yep. John, how you doing? There they are. There they go. Now these guys, I'm not too sure. This is Jay.
I don't know if they are either.
That's that one.
Charlie Kell.
Yeah, Charlie Kell. She got it one piece at a time.
Charlie. Looks like he just fixed that up this afternoon.
Yeah, this afternoon he put that together this morning after church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See the barrel in the back for fuel?
Now they're trying to get airborne here, but they just. Yeah.
I think by the end of the day they probably will be.
Don't have enough. Yeah, they probably will be by the end of the day. Don't have enough lift there yet. John Deere Gene, 1949.
There's Bob Heffron.
Yep, there's Bob, yep.
Drew a mustache for them.
Originally from Harper's Ferry, he's walk-on now. Bob's got a green mustache today.
Stella. Some more Heffrons.
Some more Heffrons here in the parade. 1949 John Deere. All right, for Stella.
Oh, yeah, for Stella got it.
You bet, Stella got a bone. Yeah, don't eat that.
Stella.
Here comes the Cyclone fan.
Boy, they got to be happy.
Oh, they're happy right now, yeah.
Big win yesterday.
Yeah, they did, yep.
And McKee County Republicans.
Yep. Republicans. There they go. Denise. Yep.
Give them some free advertising.
Yeah, that's what they like, you bet. There's Al Lyons.
Yep.
His wife Linda, Thunder in the Park coming up this summer. That's always a big celebration. That's June 13th and 14th for Thunder in the Park. If you
There's some more Sweeneys here.
Yep, some more Sweeneys here right now.
Real estate.
Yep. Hey, Jim Cooper.
They got the folk together.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Hey.
There they are. Oh, good throw, and you botched that. How could you miss that? There. Don't knock our microphone off. That's very important. Yeah, that's for sure.
Reagan, Ronan, Ward.
Yep, top of the morning to you. Reagan, Ronans, and Ward right here.
Now they're Irish.
Yeah, they're Irish.
Looks like kind of an Irish trailer, too.
They got it.
I don't know if it's street legal, but I guess it's here.
They got a good group there.
Yeah.
And Decorah Auto Center following them up in a red Ford. And Stella.
Hey. Thank you.
Looks like Stella's sister right there.
By golly.
Doesn't it?
It could be.
Yeah. Yeah, watch him, Stella. Watch
Stella
him.
knows it's her sister.
Watch him, Stella.
Didn't she see her?
I think she did. She's barking at her, yeah.
Decorah Auto Center.
Decorah Auto Center. Thanks for coming over, folks. Looking good. We get more and more Decorah people come to the parade, or in the parade every year.
Everybody's Irish.
Sure, exactly. What do you call an Irish that stays out all night?
Damn tired.
Patio furniture.
That's a good one.
Don't write that one down.
Well,
That's not. Don't write that one down.
And I'm sure there might be some patio furniture tomorrow morning.
Patio furniture.
Around the area.
Yeah, there might be. Exactly. Yep. Boy, another great turnout for the parade every year. It doesn't weather conditions doesn't make any difference. People come out for this and they really enjoy it. It's become a great walk-on tradition, and we're glad that you folks are watching here from Green Valley Getaway, and some of the best pizza you'll find anywhere right here at Green Valley, and chicken wraps, they got it all.
You never used to like that chicken bacon ranch.
I know, but I do now.
Now you're a favorite.
He talked me into it. I didn't. Yeah, it's one of my favorites right now. That's for sure. And I understand that you got ice cream drinks out there
Yes,
too.
we do. Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, you'll make one.
Right.
Yeah. See, yeah, because when
Here's the parade coming backwards now.
Yeah, they're circling around, coming down the other side by the bowling alley now. Yeah, and they're holding up the parade route here. This is highly unusual.
It is.
We're gonna have
Where's
to
the cops when
we'll,
you need
we'll
them?
have to have a talk.
Where is the cops?
We'll have to have a talk with these people. Yeah.
Who's in charge?
I don't know. I don't know.
Shriver Well. Hey, thank you.
Yep.
Got a cooling cup,
Shriver Well
Shriver
Company right out south here. Yep.
That's a deep subject.
Yeah, it's a deep subject, that Shriver Well Company. That's right. Yep.
We're getting a lot of nice gifts here. We got some pins from Waukon State Bank.
Yes, we got
WW Dairy.
nice calendar
Yep.
from AOK Well Service.
Is this the one that was at the?
No, this is 2520.
Oh,
that was a 4020 that was in Field of Dreams, yeah. That's a nice three-bottom plow there he's pulling. Brian,
You must not have been plowing that this year.
no, that's still pretty clean.
clean.
Yep. There's a 4320 diesel. Followed by a nice-looking Alice Chalmers.
Yep.
Oh, there's another gust of wind. Got to hold on to my derby here a little bit. Little Alice Chalmers coming. I thought that was another one of your signs on the front there, but I guess not.
No,
Yeah.
that one looks a lot better than ours was.
You know, as I look up there by the WW there, we still got a ways to go here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Huh? Oh, yeah. We're
Terry Welch,
Terry Welch right
LP
there.
gas tractor.
Yep.
There's his granddaughters, twin
Yep.
granddaughters.
Yep. Having a good time in the
Yep.
parade today.
Welch LP.
Yep.
And here's
Sherry on
Ralph
the back.
Welch's.
Here's Ralph.
This car's been in every parade ever since St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah. No question.
Every single parade it's
Joanne
been.
in the back there, I think. Yep. Or in the front. She's sitting in the front seat. Yep. 51 Chevy.
This must have started in 51.
Well, no.
It did.
It's a 51 Chevy, but it's yeah. Is this Waukon Power Sports, I believe? Yeah, they got
like it, yeah.
4 or 5 units here. 4-wheel units coming up the street. Waukon Power Sports, that's correct.
Where did they park all these vehicles?
I don't know where they park them. I never see them parked outside.
I mean, this parade. Where
Yeah, well, when they get uptown, I don't know. Maybe they're going out to Green Valley and parking them. I don't know where they're going.
There's Irv Fusan.
What?
Irv Fusan.
I'm sorry. The producer was talking in my ear.
Oh,
I didn't hear you. Yeah.
Beef Queen, Shelley Trundle. Nice hubcaps in that vehicle.
Yes, that's nice.
Look at they're playing beanbags.
Yep. There they are.
Huh?
Yeah. Gumby.
They got a Mexican in
That's
the
Gumby.
Patrick's Day
Yes,
parade.
I see
What the
that.
heck's up with that? They got 2 Gumbies.
Yeah. That's that's beanbag. They're playing beanbag there. Look out,
Looks a little
boys.
dangerous to me.
Yeah, well, especially when it's moving like that. Yep.
Nice 730 John Deere.
Yeah, Rob Johannemeyer.
Here's quite a race.
Oh, this is really something here.
Goodfellas
Party Bar, yeah.
Lucky 7 design.
Yeah. That's that 20-inch tires on that thing, or what is that?
It's,
Lucky 7.
I don't know if they're from.
I don't know what.
Got dealer plates on.
This should come out of the south side of Chicago. Yeah. Okay, got a farm mall coming. Farm mall 400. Benji Gertis, okay.
He comes down and has a Dorothy's once in a while.
Sure, yeah, exactly. Okay.
That sun's starting to feel pretty good, Chuck.
Yeah, it does feel good. Yes, the sun's coming out a little bit. West Side Auto Sales.
Look at that poor kid. He never shaved this morning.
No, he didn't shave. That's right. Nice float from West Side.
Yep. B&B Repair.
Yep. B&B Repair. From tractors to trucks, we'll save you some bucks, it says.
Got their dog in there.
Why do Irish wear shamrocks on St. Patrick's Day?
I don't know.
Real rocks are too heavy.
Real rocks are too heavy.
Real rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, real rocks are too heavy. Yeah, don't write that down.
Waukon Banquet
Dueling
Center.
Pianos. Showtime, April 17th. Dueling Pianos.
That was a big
Waukon Banquet Center.
Yeah, that was a big hit last time they had it. They said it was a really good deal.
Yeah, good. Northeast Iowa Rugby Club.
Now they're coming to Green Valley.
I'll tell you, those people. You ever seen a rugby match?
No.
I tell you what, it takes leather balls to play rugby.
But they're coming to Green Valley. They're having a tournament down here this summer.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
There's 6 or 8 teams coming to Green Valley.
Are you?
Yeah.
It's really something to watch. These people are something else.
Didn't you play rugby for a couple of years?
I didn't play rugby, no. These guys, you don't mess around with them, I'll tell you that.
No.
They know what's going on. Yep. Rugby club. That'll be fun down there to watch that.
Yeah, it's something different.
Yep, that's right. And you've got the space for it down there. That's great.
Yep. We'll just have to keep them off the greens, keep them out of the,
keep them off the greens, because we're going to have
the golf.
Can we tell them?
Oh, we might as well. We're going to have 3 holes.
We're going to have 3 holes open this summer at Green Valley, folks. We hope you come out. Yep. I just as soon if I'm mowing, don't play. Hit me.
Don't hit into me.
Don't hit into me.
There's a lot of Sweeties.
There's Randy Sweetie Oil Company. Yep. How's our batteries holding up? We're doing all right. Okay. So far, so good.
1972.
4166 International Turbo.
Mark Earnhardt.
Yep.
Mark Earnhardt from Waterville. That'd be a long drive from Waterville coming up.
Be a long drive on that thing, yeah. Here's the Mosaic float. Appreciate the folks from Mosaic coming down. There's Rich Coda in there.
Yeah, with his family.
Yep.
Hey,
hi, John.
Here's the O'Neill family.
Yep. Happy St. Patrick's Day from the O'Neill clan to yours. Good job. Bunch of them on there too. Doing a great job. Looks nice.
Yeah. Well, landscaping on that one.
Landscaping on that one, yeah.
Northgate Care Center.
Northgate Care Center coming down with a van, all dressed up. Looking good. Enhancing relationships.
Got tinted windows, and I wonder if there's anybody in the back having a little Irish.
Irish stew.
Yeah. Allison Schulte, she works for us down in Green Valley.
Yep.
Northgate Care Center.
St. Patrick's Day, Bresnahan clan right there.
They all must not got the invitation.
And light, yeah.
A little light in the back.
Yeah, Light and Electric Motors.
They're still having fun, I guess. But
there's Shelley Light. And Veterans Memorial Hospital.
There's a couple, my nieces and nephews, there's Brock Summers.
Yep.
And Micah.
Everybody's enjoying themselves today.
Yep.
And we're glad you folks are watching us here today at Green Valley Getaway. Hospital float. And we're nearing the end here. Oh, here's a big gust of wind, Brian. Yep. We're nearing the end of the parade. Yep. That means Joe and the toe tappers will be coming by.
How long did that parade last, Chuck?
Well, over an hour. Must have been an hour and 15 minutes.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Come again.
Hey, you know what? I got them started the year that in 2012. I got them started coming down here, and I said,
good job. Yep.
Nest pump service.
Nest pumping service.
Nice truck.
Those are the kind of people you want on your side. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah.
Got a mess call Nest.
And you want to, they set up the porta potty up in the corner there too, by the corner, so people can help themselves. If you lay a quarter on the back there when you leave, that'd be nice.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Just a tip. Yep. Winding down here, Alice Chalmers. Yep. Nice one.
Maybe you could sponsor that one next year. Looking for sponsors.
I hear music. Yep.
toe tappers, they bring it up from the back.
Toe tappers usually close the parade out. Yep, that's right.
Whatever happened to the toe smashers?
I don't know. They kind of faded out, I think.
I don't think they got too many big gigs.
Yeah,
I think they
yeah, I know.
They got the tiny tappers here this year.
Yeah, the tiny tappers. There they are. Tiny tappers coming up.
Look at that guy.
Yep. Playing the drums. Boy, they're ready to go. Big guy in the cab there, looking out the window.
Another Joe Sweeney coming up.
Yep. What do you get when you cross a pillowcase with a stone, Brian?
I don't know.
A shamrock.
Shamrock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shamrock.
See, my grandpa played the drums.
Yes, yeah.
My dad played the drums.
Your dad, yep. Oh.
Joe Sweeney.
Joe plays the drums, yeah.
Now another generation coming
There's
up.
Joe right there.
Yep.
Little Dale's supposed to be playing today, but he's under the weather, so he couldn't make the parade this year.
Well, Chuck, that was a nice day here for the parade.
It was a nice day, and I appreciate it. This was fun.
It was fun.
We'll do it again.
Day, yeah.
And I'm sure we'll get together with a contract, and we'll
We're looking for sponsors.
We'll try to get it done. We're looking for sponsors. We didn't take any commercial breaks today because we didn't have any sponsors.
Yeah.
So you folks can see your way, you know.
Maybe next year we can
Give Brian a call here. We'll get some sponsors, and we'll do some ads for you. And I can guarantee you it'll pay off. Yeah.
Thanks a lot to our production crew.
Yeah, production crew did a great job, and this was 2015. Look at the sun come out now, the blue sky.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and we're glad to have you folks here at Green Valley Getaway, and come on out and enjoy your time. They have a nice awning out here. You can use it all summer long, and if you ever have a plan for a reception, wedding reception, something like that, graduation, and you have kids coming out here, there's all kinds of room for the kids to run and play out here at Green Valley Getaway. One of the great advantages of booking your party right here. So, Brian,
Chuck,
thanks a lot.
It was fun.
It was fun. So long, folks, for now. We got to head out. We got to do a parade next week.
Where's that one at?
Elon, yeah, okay. So long, folks.